Greetings. I am Keandra Flowers, a fourth-year business administration student from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and today I will present my article for Journal Day. What do you think of world hunger? How do you think America is impacted by this, or the country you're from is impacted by this? And do you think there's anything we can do to help resolve this issue anytime soon? And some of you may be thinking, world hunger has nothing to do with me. I'm okay, my family's okay, my peers are okay, I have all these resources around me. I think you'll find this article a bit interesting. My article is titled, COVID-19 Pandemic Leads to Huge Spike in Global Hunger. This article appeared on World Socialist website, and it was posted on September 2nd, 2020. The COVID-19 pandemic has caused the world hunger crisis at historic proportions. And an additional 132 million people are expected to be affected by this hunger crisis due to the pandemic. According to the website, more people will die every day from starvation from this pandemic than from the actual disease itself. Don Cameron, a cabbage farmer from California, he said, "We know other parts of the country need what we have here, but the infrastructure has not been set up. As far as I'm aware, to allow that, there are times when there's food available, and it's because of logistics that it doesn't find a home." Cameron says he ends up throwing away about 50,000 tons of his crop. Mariana Chilton says, "We'll see the scars of this crisis for generations. In 2120, we'll still be talking about this crisis, the hunger crisis. Around 1 in 10 people on Earth would not have enough to eat this year." It's just really upsetting and, unbelievable to see how this pandemic has continued to hurt everybody and how we are all affected by it. But world hunger is mainly affected by COVID-19 in two ways. You have the economy and you have supply. It has affected the economy because the economy has slowed down. A lot of people have lost their jobs, meaning they have no real sources of income. And then you have the supply. Supply, you have the farmers and the meat markets. They haven't been able to keep up with the demand. And with them not being able to keep up with the demand, they have to work more. And with them working more and in small spaces, they begin to get infected by this coronavirus. And with them being affected, they aren't able to produce as much as they need to. And then you have the consumers who are overbuying things in the market because they're scared of what's next. Thank you. I am Keandra Flowers. I hope you enjoyed my journal discussion. Now I'll be playing a short film for you guys, and this just discusses further how, COVID-19 has impacted world hunger. And after that, I'll be posting a screenshot on ways if you would like to help the global hunger in this situation. Thank you so much.
The world is at risk of widespread famines of biblical proportions caused by the coronavirus pandemic. That's according to the UN agency, the World Food Programme. A new report estimates that the number of people suffering from hunger could go from 135 million to more than 250 million.
Lockdowns, economic recessions are expected to lead to a major loss of income among the working poor. Overseas remittances will also drop sharply. This will hurt countries like Haiti, Nepal, and Somalia, just to name a couple. The loss of tourism receipts will damage countries like Ethiopia, where it accounts for 47% of its total export.
Most at risk are in countries affected by conflict, economic crisis, and climate change. Even before the pandemic hit, parts of East Africa and South Asia were already facing severe food shortages. The WFP is urging the world to act wisely. All parties involved in conflicts must allow unimpeded humanitarian access, and supply chains must be kept moving to get food from where it's produced to where it's needed.